This crisis also presents an opportunity. It's a catalyst that will drive the investments we need to double down on our clean energy goals and accelerate progress toward our net zero emissions future. That's what the second part of this initiative is all about. The United States and the European Union are going to work together to take concrete measures to reduce dependence on natural gas, period.
An opportunity? Did you comfort yourself with that the last time you filled up your car with gas? Oh, nice! This is an opportunity to buy solar panels. Joining me now is Marc Marano, author of the book, highly recommend, Green Fraud, and also the upcoming book, The Great Reset. I haven't even read that one yet, but I already recommend it because people need to learn what that is. Global elites and the permanent lockdown. Okay, Marc, connect the dots on those two for me. I obviously understand that's not going to be difficult for you. The green agenda, the Great Reset, those don't have anything to do with each other. Marc, what are you talking about?
Well, interestingly enough, the simplest way to explain it is whether you're talking about the Ukraine invasion, COVID, or climate, the solutions are all the same. It's identical solutions, and they all involve shutting down human freedom, limiting average people, middle class, working class people, our incomes, our mobility, our ability to heat and air condition our homes, private vehicle ownership, what we can eat, whether you can eat meat anymore or not. Their goal is to stop that. So all of this, it's all about creating chaos and making us more dependent on the government. Universal basic income is the biggest push, and they're going to skyrocket energy prices and inflation, and they're going to collapse the current system. We saw with COVID lockdowns, all the small mom and pops being destroyed, the restaurants. Who survived? Walmart, all the corporate chains, all the ones that are beholden to woke activists survived. You couldn't go to church during COVID lockdown, but you can go to any Walmart anywhere in the country, no problem. That's the
Marc,
start.
no, I'm glad we started right there. What is their view? Why are they so angry with the middle class? Marc, I don't understand. I mean, you or I know I personally would look at the middle class and say that's really what builds nations. You want a good, strong middle class. They seem to loathe them. I don't understand.
Well, the Davos crowd is seeking an increasing centralization. The World Economic Forum, they have the annual meetings, and they're actually had videos, and it's very slickly produced. They say, you and our vision of the world, as we, so shall we say, what's the word I'm looking for? We're gravitating toward this. You will own nothing. You'll be happy. Everything you want will be delivered by drone. The U.S. will no longer be a superpower. Eating meat will be a rare treat, and you'll have no privacy. And the gist of it is, someone else will own that. You won't own it, but someone else will. And these are the people, this goes back 100 years at least to Woodrow Wilson's presidency. Started the League of Nations, which then led to the United Nations. But Woodrow Wilson started this idea in his administration with the idea that credentialed experts know best how to live everyone's life, including the middle class and the poor and the working class and blue collar. And that the masses, if you will, if left to their own devices, will create racism, inequality, destroy the earth, destroy our climate, and we just can't have that. It's chaos. So they want credentialed experts to come in and literally manage in every aspect of our lives. That's the only way you can ensure a happy world, essentially. And this utopian vision, of course, has been tried during Mussolini's Italy, Germany, to a lesser extent, the Soviet Union, of course, China's social credit system. And they're trying it essentially now, they're regrouping now, and that's what they're pushing right now, the World Economic Forum. And that's why COVID, in the words of Jane Fonda, was God's gift to the left. Because what they can now do by collapsing the current system, by pushing universal basic income, they're going to get more and more people dependent on government by crushing small businesses. Now we're beholden to all the corporate chain restaurants, chain stores, Fortune 500, and all of them are beholden to this woke culture pushing everything on us that, whether you like it or not, you have no choice because there is no competition anymore. And of course, you're being censored and shut down. So there's no idea of protest. And the latest thing, and I deal with this in my book, is they're going to go after banking. President Biden just 2 weeks ago issued an executive order on digital central bank initiative. And what that's going to do, if you go to buy something at your store and your credit card could be declined because you have hate tweets or you left something on social media that's not in good standing, so they can deny your bank service. We saw Justin Trudeau do that directly in Canada. It's a way to control people that actually, in the words of one of the analysts in my book, that Hitler, Mao, and Stalin would have envied. That's what the Great Reset is, and that's what we're facing. And high energy prices are just one small part of that wheel.
Hey, thanks so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.